Hello Gemini, it's Lisa, and here is your June 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, Gemini, let's see what June has in store for you. So the overall message for you, Gemini, is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is this illusion that you're trapped in a certain way of being, in a certain situation. And it's understanding it is just an illusion, that you can move forward, you can have what it is you want. You're not trapped either in the same with the same people, in a relationship, in a certain career, or that you're not defined by something. Sometimes a label is put on us and we think, oh, you know what, that's who I am. Being defined by something, it is a part of who you are. But as you go through life, you grow and you learn and you gather these swords, which are lessons, and you are no longer that person that you were defined by, even by yourself years ago, right? So you can achieve what it is you want to achieve. That is just a small part of you. Now it's time to move forward out of this cage of swords and move towards your goals. And you're just starting to figure that out in June. I think you have been going through the process of figuring it out. But now you really kind of go, you know what? Nothing can hold me back. I can have all the things that I want. It's an illusion that I can't. And for some of you, you might still be feeling that way in June, but you start to figure it out in June. And we'll get more clarity on that. The challenge you have is balance. So the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. And the more that you have a flow with giving and receiving, not over giving and not taking too much, you give and then you receive from the people around you and the universe, right? And you're open to receive, and that balances you out, and then abundance can come in. Because sometimes we give and then we're just like, no, I don't need to receive. Or you don't think you're worthy to receive, which is what, being in this cage, you might be like, I'm not worthy to receive success. I'm not worthy to receive love. I'm not worthy. I'm trapped by this. Every relationship I had before sucked, right? That's who I pick. And it's like, no, you've learned and grown. You can move forward. You can have the relationship you want to have. You are worthy of it. And you will pick the right person because you're not the same person you were. So you start to understand that, and you start to, kind of believe in yourself more, and then you are able to receive. And it's just a challenge. It just feels like it's a process of moving out of this cage this month. And then where you need to focus is on mental clarity, what it is that you want, and what you want your life to be like, right? So the more clear you are on that, the more victory that will come into your life. It is about, as you move forward, you're able to see clearer as well. And you're able to, it just feels like there's some realizations in June where you're kind of like, oh my God, I thought that I was moving forward, but I really am trapped by this concept of that I can't have this, right? So some things come clear, and then as you go forward, things come clear what you need to do to move forward. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment. So it really feels like for this month, it's some realizations, and then and it's something to do with like receiving and from the universe, and that your self-worth kind of thing, that it's an illusion that you're not worthy to receive or worthy to move towards what it is you want. The Six of Swords is that you've learned so much. Swords are lessons. You've gathered those lessons. You've learned what you need to learn. You are not the same person. You're earning your success. You're doing what you need to do in order to have what you want to have. But there's just this couple more swords that you need to kind of gather and walk forward through, then you will realize that you can have it. The Four of Pentacles is all about balance. The more balanced you are, the more success that comes in. The more success that comes in, the more balanced you need to be. So just balance will get you through this. And then it's having resolute action. The King of Pentacles, one way or another, you're going to have what it is that you want to have. You will move forward. Nothing will stop you. But it's just the process, and it's just never giving up, and just continue to move forward and continuing to kind of grow and learn what you need to learn to achieve what it is you want to achieve. The challenge is having this balance, because it feels very much like you're used to giving in many ways and not receiving, whether that's because your self-worth, which it does really kind of feel like that, or just that you're so used to giving, not receiving, that it's weird for you to receive, right? So even from the universe, and it's opening up to receiving it, and that's a challenge. And when you do, you get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow: happiness, fulfillment, joy, all the things that you want. You need to stop procrastinating or getting distracted as you walk forward. You need to just stay focused and go towards what it is you want, and listen to your gut and your body, not what everybody else thinks you should do. Do what feels right for you and trust your instincts. As you move forward, not your head, by the way, because your head is where, you know, all the fear and where you don't want to receive, where your self-worth is, your subconscious. That's where you're like, nah, not worthy of receiving. But your gut will say, yes, you are. And you need to trust your gut and follow your gut. The Ace of Swords is about mental clarity, being very clear about what you want your life to be like, what you want in your life, what the goal is you want to achieve. And then the more you're clear on that, the more clear it will become how you are going to get it. And you have the strength to do this and move through whatever is stopping you from getting it. The self-worth, taming that beast so you can have this mental clarity and that you can have all the things you want in your life. It's interesting because there's almost this feeling of, with mental clarity, is afraid of kind of, because you don't think you're worthy of receiving certain things, you kind of put out to the universe that you are, but down deep inside, you sabotage it by going, oh no, I don't know if I am. So it's almost being really clear about what you want, right? And you have the strength to admit what you want, right? So it's kind of like if you're very career oriented, but you want love, and you're like, no, I don't want love. I'm too busy for love. But really you want love, right? And you don't even want to admit it to yourself. So when you finally have the strength to admit it to yourself, like, no, I want love, and I want the best relationship I can have, a partnership, right? And you're very clear about all the things you want, and you almost own it rather than deny it, then things start to move forward, because it's like you don't think you're worthy of it. Even if it's about career or health and fitness, it's kind of like, yeah, I want it, but I'm so busy with this and this. I'm very happy with the way I am, right? When it comes to health and fitness, I'm good. But really you're not happy. So once you admit it to yourself that you're not happy, that you want to be whatever it is that you want to be, the best version of yourself, then you have the strength to admit that to yourself, then things start to move forward. The devil makes so much sense. So the devil is that devil on your shoulder that talks in your head, your subconscious that I talked about earlier, that tells you you can't have it. You can't achieve that. It tempts you into doing things. It is that beast that stops you from getting what it is. It doesn't want you to have mental clarity. It wants you to stay in denial. It wants you to not succeed. So you need to kick that devil off your shoulder. You need to stop listening to it, and you need to move forward. And you need to realize you have all the tools you need to succeed. You've got this. You are worthy. You can learn. You can grow. You are amazing. And you need to know that and know you're worthy and move forward towards what it is that you want. And a big step of it is being very clear and not lying to yourself anymore about what it is that you want. And then what you do not see coming is your wish coming true. So it almost feels like this block of denial or whatever it is, self-worth. Once you kind of walk through that, it is a process, then things come together and your wish comes true. Wow. And you get the world. The world is the best card in the deck, Gemini. It is getting everything that you want in the material world. You need to stop overthinking it, stop overanalyzing, and just start doing. And then you'll look back and you'll say, oh my God, I'm so glad that all that stuff didn't work out, or that never happened, what I was holding on to or what I thought. Because now look at my life. I cannot believe I became this new, this great version of myself by doing that. And look at my life now. You look back and go, that pushed me to do this. And now I have this amazing life, or this amazing person in my life, or this, I feel so good about myself because I finally admitted it and now I'm moving forward. So whatever it is, and you walk through this cage that you think you're trapped in, that kind of process, which is a challenge, you look back and go, I'm so glad I did that. It was hard, but I did it and it was amazing. So a very interesting month for you guys, Gemini. I cannot wait to see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really, really helps. And if you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Have a fabulous month, and I'll talk to you soon.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.